Everyone has a choice about how much they eat should come from plants, and what kind of plants they like most. Wouldn't it be great if there were a way to calculate the exact greenhouse gas emissions of different foods? Wouldn't it be great if you could add up all the greenhouse gas emissions from all the foods you might eat in a week? Then you could figure out exactly how much each of the food you eat contributes to climate change. You could even change your own eating habits if you wanted to make your carbon footprint smaller. Well, it turns out that this kind of tool actually exists. It's called a carbon footprint calculator. A carbon footprint calculator is based on real data about food and greenhouse gas emissions. Data is just a fancy word for information. For years, scientists have been gathering data on how much greenhouse gas emissions result from making and eating every kind of food you can imagine. Beef, chicken, eggs, apples, oranges, milk, beans, every kind of food. Scientists do research on how much carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide result from these foods. Since methane is 25 times more powerful at trapping heat than carbon dioxide, scientists multiply a food's methane emissions by 25. Since nitrous oxide is 300 times more powerful, you multiply a food's nitrous oxide emissions by 300. All that gets added to a food's actual carbon dioxide emissions. When all this data is collected and all the math is done, what you have is the greenhouse gas emissions from each food measured in units of carbon dioxide.